Hello, everybody. This is Zaxter99. Today, I have just found on Yahoo news that the Manny Weather. Hello, everybody. This is Zaxter99. Today, just looking at the news on Yahoo, found an article here says the Mayweather Pacquiao upcoming fight about a month from today, at the time that I'm recording this video, is going to be the most expensive pay-per-view ever. Kind of expected this, but $99, this is in US dollars, to watch the HD version, evidently, and $89 to watch a standard definition. Now, HBO and Showtime are getting together, I guess, to make this pay-per-view happen, and they're still ironing out the details of exactly how it's going to work. Now, the all-time record for pay-per-view buys is 2.48 million purchases for the Mayweather-Oscar De La Hoya fight in 2007, and this, I guarantee you, is probably going to topple that by a pretty wide margin, even at $99, $100 a pop, to watch it. Mayweather's biggest fight in recent years, a couple of years ago, he fought Canelo Alvarez. That generated 2.2 million buys and recorded $150 million in revenue, it says. This fight is scheduled for May the 2nd in Las Vegas. It is going to be pay-per-view. And it's expected to make Mayweather alone as much as 180 million. I think it's going to, if that happens, if he makes 180 million, I think Pacquiao would get, 130 million, somewhere in that range. So it's going to be a huge fight. And my thing is, am I going to buy it? Hell no. I will wait for a replay or whatever to happen a week later and watch it. The reason is, I probably would have paid this had these guys fought 5 years ago, like they should have fought 5-6 years ago. But now, at their older age, Pacquiao has declined so much. And Mayweather is, Mayweather's an elite boxer. But he's also aged quite a bit since this fight actually should have happened, in my opinion. These guys have stalled this fight, and I believe Mayweather is the guy that's been running and making excuses for the most part. I think Mayweather 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago, I think Mayweather was scared to death to fight Pacquiao when Pacquiao was at his prime, before Pacquiao had been on all these wars. Now, I think it'll probably be an entertaining fight, but I think both of these guys have so much experience that they aren't really going to fight to the death. They aren't going to get in there and brawl. Those are the fights I want to see, the free fights on HBO and Showtime. The fights where you have young up-and-comers just out there giving it all, giving it everything they got to try to make a name for themselves. Those are the best wars, not these pay-per-view big matches. These guys have so much experience. They're going to go out, they're going to know how to entertain the crowd just enough, but they aren't going to give it their all. That's what we want to see. These guys are going to go out there and paw and clown around at each other, dance with each other for 12 rounds. And in the end, I think that Mayweather will probably come out with a win. It doesn't really matter, though. Not at this stage. I don't care nearly as much as I would have cared 5 years ago. And that's why it's not worth $100 to me. In fact, I wouldn't even pay $50 to see this fight now. It's a big fight, sure. Might be the biggest fight, especially in terms of how much money it's going to generate ever. But I'd much rather watch, any of these free fights that come on, on TV, HBO, Showtime, even NBC Boxing now. I'd much rather watch fights with, lesser names actually giving it all they got. Not these experienced has-beens that are going to get out there and pretty much just going to dance with each other for 12 rounds. I don't think they're going to get into a big brawl. They both have too much experience. They both have too much experience dodging and ducking and holding. They're going to be holding on if they get in trouble. I'd be surprised if there was knockouts, if either one of them got knocked down. I would be shocked. I think they're just going to go out there and jab each other to death and dance for 12 rounds. And I think that's a waste of money. For me, anyway. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Is this fight worth $100? Who do you think's going to win? I'm going to take Mayweather by a decision. Pretty convincing decision. I'd say 8 rounds to 4, something like that. Maybe 9 rounds to 3. I think he'll do enough. I think he's got enough experience and enough savvy to get it done with a decision. But I don't think it's going to be as entertaining a fight as most people are hoping. I don't think they're going to get out there and just give it all and be brawling. And, it's just going to be a jab fest, ducking and weaving and holding on and dancing. And I think most people are going to be disappointed in the fight when it happens. So let me know what you guys think, though. I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win? Are you going to be buying the fight? And what do you think of $100 to watch the pay-per-view in high definition, as most people will probably be doing on their HDTVs these days? So let me know in the comments below. Be sure you rate this video if you like it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxter99. Take care, everybody.